Happening today, Egypt hosting another day of indirect peace talks between Israel and Hamas as we mark 2 years since the October 7th massacre by Hamas. Eli Sharabi, who was held hostage by the terror group in Gaza for 491 days, joined Fox and Friends yesterday.
And they wanted to make us suffer, and, you know, their rage and hate was everywhere. We've been humiliated daily basis. Sometimes it was violence against us. One day they broke my ribs. When I was on October 7, I was more than 70 kilos. And when I was released 16 months later, I was 44 kilos.
Liron Berman, brother of Ziv and Gali Berman, who are still being held hostage, join me now. Liron, thank you so much for joining us as we hope to honor your brothers and all the hostages still being held in captivity. How do you feel about these negotiations that are taking place right now and the chances that this could lead to you being reunited with your siblings?
I'm hopeful. I would say that I'm the most hopeful I've been since the second deal in January. But until they are here, they are not yet here. So a lot can happen between the negotiation, the signing, and the release of the hostages. But I do say that I'm most hopeful I've been since a long time, since January, almost 10 months. But they are not here yet.
Well, you're their older brother, which means that you have known them since the moment they were born. So tell us about your twin brothers, and what would you like people to know about them?
They are the light of every place, and they also work as light technicians, so they shine light on performances and a lot of like music industry and entertainment industry in Israel. They love football, they love their friends. They have this amazing bond between them as twins, not identical, but very, very close friends. Since they were born even, they did everything together, even though our mother tried her best that they won't be like the stereotypical twins that dress the same and doing everything the same. The path that they choose is the same path. Working together, supporting the same soccer teams, working in the same field, the same job, traveling all over the world together. Everything they did together. And me as their older brother, I miss every minute of them. And I would say I miss like the most stupidest thing, like day-to-day fights amongst us, like who will mow our parents' grass in the house, or who will throw the garbage in the end of the dinner, like talking about to them about their favorite football teams winning or losing, like day-to-day days and stuff.
Well, it's been 2 years. 2 years ago today. Tell us what you know about that day and what happened to them.
We know that they were taken around 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. of October 7th. We know that they were taken together with Emily Damari. Emily was released on the 19th of January, just a day before President Trump's inauguration. All three of them were taken in her car. We know that early morning, Emily texted Gali that she's afraid. Gali called our mother. He told her that Emily is afraid, I'm taking a kitchen knife and I'm going to be with her. They took a selfie together from Emily's safe room. We know that they burned Ziv's apartment and drove a lot of smoke inside. So we had two options, either to be burned and suffocated by the smoke inside his apartment or get out. And they waited for him outside. They took all three of them into Gaza, and for 11th day, we knew nothing. Yeah. For 11 days, they were considered missing, and we waited for the announcement, for two announcements back then. We didn't even thought about the idea that they were kidnapped. It wasn't something that floats around in our minds. We had two options, either that they survived in miraculous way, or that we have to bury my two little brothers. And on that day, then when they told us that they were kidnapped, it was the happiest day of my life. It's like the birth of my kids. It's very surreal to say it, but we had a reason to fight for. We had a glimpse of optimism. Yeah. And we are still fighting 2 years later, as you said, 2 years later, and they're still not here.
Well, we're praying that your family is made whole again, and we will celebrate with you when it is. Liran, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
amid
you.
your 2-year fight to see your twin brothers again. Liran Berman, we
Thank you.
appreciate you. We'll be right back.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.